What's good, everybody? Hopefully my mic situation is a little bit better. I know that I suffer from a lot of audio qualities, and I'm trying to get this one. I'm trying to perfect it, guys. I'm trying. I'm working here. But I was requested to show off this book on how to make Capcom fighting characters. I recently bought this as a resource reference material for my portfolio because I want to start going into concept art and animation. And my portfolio is based on fighting game characters and stuff like that. And I'm mixing Marvel Spider-Man characters with Street Fighter characters. And I would like to show you guys this awesome book. If you guys ever wanted to get some type of inspiration for something. I'm sorry about the glare, but it's the only way I can get the light on here so without my videos looking too dark. But basically they do a thorough breakdown of all these characters here. Talk about the backstories on how it all got started, the nuances that went within Street Fighter games. But you know, we don't care about that. All we want to know is, like, I want to see the character sheets. I want to see the designing process. You know, I'm pretty sure they talk about it in this book. I wasn't able to read as much through it, but I do like to flip through it and grab some inspirations from it. And what I really like about this book is that the art varies a lot. I have another Street Fighter book on me. It's like a Udon Team art book, and it shows you like all the rough ideas and bad drawings that went into the Street Fighter fighting character franchise. And yeah, it's super refreshing knowing like, oh, okay, so skill level wasn't that great. All they needed was ideas, and I think that's what it comes down to. Like, if you can draw really good, that's a plus, but also able to pump out these ideas for the characters is what really makes something amazing. And a lot of these costumes I remember, like from Marvel vs. Capcom and stuff like that. It's my favorite skins right here. Again, I wish they threw them in other fighting games except for Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Who's your favorite Marvel vs. Capcom 2 characters? Let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, I'm just gonna be swiping through it and like look at all these different variations. And this also gives me an idea, which also help you guys too as well. If you guys are trying to make a character sheet or a portfolio on some way to like display like, I know what I'm doing. just give them just like fool them like I know what I'm doing. So what they do here, which is the front and back view. I'll show an example of that later on, but here are like the little variations here. Got a little naked man. Alright, so let's say this side is all glared, but maybe I can like zoom in. But you can see here you got the front, side, and the back. A lot of times you don't really have to do the sides. This is like more like the 3D model turnaround thing. And here are the illustration sides here, where you have your 3/4 facing forward, front face, and then you have your 3/4 back, or you see most of the back here. And that's all you really need. I was told and made to believe that I need to have a full-on turnaround of the character. That if I was gonna, like, you know, give it to a studio or something like that, it needs to be front, side, back, and a 3/4. Where now it's mostly just front 3/4 and back 3/4. So just get really good at drawing your characters from the back 3/4 view, and I think you'd be golden. I think a lot of us here could draw a character in a you know, standing front face, because that's how we all started drawing our characters. So you can see them in the front. It's just understanding the small little nuances to the perspective of 3/4, and I think you'd be good. So that like eliminates a lot of other things when it comes to getting started with character designing and for presentation. So if it's ever going to be 3D modeled, you can send it to the team and they can have a accurate model depiction of like what it will look like in 3D space. Never like was a big fan of Birdie, but I love Birdie's combos. That scene. Oh, Rainbow Mika, she's a oldie but a goodie. She was one of my favorites in Alpha. Didn't know how to play as her, but like I just really liked wrestling characters. I love the grapple characters. Again, you got your front, side, back, then you got your top and bottom. But that's not really up for the illustrator, the concept artist. That's for like 3D purposes. But I could be wrong. You guys can always let me know if I'm wrong in the description below. Voice your opinions. Normally what I'll do is when I was doing concept art for a little mobile game, I would just draw the front and back, and it was like a really easy way of doing it by using the symmetry tool. That's how you can like get your proportions down right and stay on to spec with characters. But you want to be able to use a symmetry tool when you're trying to do 3/4 view. What I really love are these sketches here. And one of my favorite pastimes of doing is like just taking a book, an art book. I mostly choose fighting games because they have the most extreme poses in the most part, and I'll just redraw those poses and I'll break them down into shapes. I'm pretty sure like if you guys see me, I think I've done this live at least once. No, I was only on Discord, but I would take my Persona fighting game art book. It's a frame by frame book where you have all the keyframes and stuff, and I would like these motions here, I'll break them down into the basic forms as a stick figure, and then later on I'll draw on top of it and add in like other things to it, like if it's gonna be a different character or something. I really don't like how I really don't like the new Alex. I don't like his hair. His hair looks weird to me. Like I prefer the Alex look on Third Strike more. And his face is a little bit too square for my liking. But these are cool. Here, these are cool. I'm gonna see if I can work on the lighting situation where there's not much of a giant glare, but I think for now this will have to do. Probably do it like that. Bookie's like one of my favorites. The tech hit combos are so good. For me, I feel like you can see more love for some of these characters by seeing all the iterations they have. Different color palette schemes and the stuff that they show. Like Borog, that's such a good one. Fury is another fave of mine as well. Oh, this one's really cool. It's really sick. I'm gonna try to pick up the pace here. Just so this video doesn't end up being more than 20 minutes or 15 minutes. I'm trying to keep them underneath 10, but sometimes these book reviews and stuff like that, these tours, it just ends up going super long. I peeked this for a second, like, that's Donovan. And I'm like, yep, Donovan. Season 2 characters. So these are the new characters that came in season 2. I just feel like the sketches look so much cooler than the 3D models of them. Look at these giant ass biceps. Oh my god. He has like, this is like more of a JoJo inspired thing. Like I could see this being what's his name, Bruno? Abigail, broken Abigail. It's super cool. And this like helps give you so many ideas when it comes to like wardrobe design. And like, oh, this scarf will look cool on another character, or I can take this aspect from this person here, and like you can mix match a lot of these outfits and designs onto another character or apply it to your own stuff. So I think like these type of books will be really good for like just improving, not just some of the fun art books, I guess, when it's just like you just need nothing but pretty finished images. This is more of like, oh, this is the approach of what we took for a lot of these things here, and here's some of the concept designs, so you have more of an idea of like the process that goes through it. Like visual art books are very nice and all, you know, like it's good for the fueling of imagination. Like I think there's a use for certain art books, but I feel like a lot of those are just like entertainment novelty items, as of like, if you're a true fan of something, you'll enjoy the art book just to look at. But for let's say if you're trying to do some industry work or something like that, or you're trying to get a spot as a designer in some way, I feel like these books help out so much more. And maybe I'm wrong in my opinion, because like the art books that I have are just like, for me it just seems pretty, but it could be useful for someone who's an animator or an illustrator or something like that, and just really like studying the lines of how they you know, how they made their artwork or something. I think this is just mostly some storytelling of Final Fight and stuff. Or yeah, I think it was called Final Fight. Not Final Fight. What's it called? Is it Street of Rage? Not Street of Rage. Yeah, Final Fight. Yeah, okay, I was right. Yeah, so you get some more details here, So you get a little bit of everything. You get like a little history breakdown and some art as well with the concept work that goes behind it. It's really cool. And yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, back in the early '90s, like the artwork wasn't like amazing. It wasn't like bombastic, but still, like, let's say if you want to do some keyframes or animations, this is like their walk cycle right here. You know, it counted for frames. Their little hitbox. Still very useful stuff, you know. Oh, I'm gonna be ripping from this book. I'm gonna be just deconstructing a lot of stuff from this book. I really appreciate this frame by frame stuff here. I didn't make it this far in the book. I only got in like, I guess like a good halfway in, but I was looking at the designs and stuff of like the variations of costumes. But this here is so beautiful. Sean, my favorite person. He's low tier, but I love him so much. And this is just great inspirational fuel too. Just like if you would get like a illustration book or art book of that like nature or something. And you even got the anatomy on here. What? That's so cool. And you can see like the back, the traps, the like the little turtle shell of the back that they got here. That is so cool. So cool. And they give you a little breakdown of the anatomy as well. This is a very good book, man. This is super good. Even helping you break down the arm as well. Oh my god. So this is like a art book / anatomy book to help anybody who wants to get into Capcom. That's what I'm seeing this as, man. This is really cool. Oh man, when I'm done with this video, this is what I'm gonna be working on. Yo, this is super cool. Man, Akiman sketches. This art is so good. And a little story of Akiman. See, this is like his work here is gorgeous. Just love it. And we're at the tail end of the book, so it's just probably mostly just literature. But yeah, how to make Capcom fighting characters. It's a really dope book. I am actually really happy with my purchase. Also part of a udon. And I can't wait to start breaking down everything in this book. So if you guys want to grab yourself a copy or a pair of this book and some of my other future books, I have them in a playlist, but I also have the link in the description below. It will be an affiliate link, and by clicking on the affiliate link and getting this book, just to let you guys know, you guys are helping out this channel in a tremendous way, especially for the fact that I'm currently not working. So that helps put a little money in my pocket so I can help get coffee, feed myself, pay some bills and stuff like that. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video, and you guys have a goodie. Oh my god, I'm just gonna ooh.